We meet a lot of truly memorable people in the course of Bringing You Healing Quest.
We do indeed. But the subject of our next story is certainly on the short list of the most remarkable people I've met in almost a decade of covering this topic.
Yeah, me too.
Soram Khalsa's patients get a lot more than a medical degree when they schedule an appointment with him. In addition to being an internist, he's an American Sikh, so he's a master in yoga and its health benefits. He's also an acupuncturist, homeopathist, and nutritional expert. And for over 3 decades, he's been a pioneer in the field of integrative medicine.
For me, integrative medicine is the idea of integrating the best of conventional medicine. For example, I'm a board-certified internist, with all these other modalities of therapy that we've come to call complementary and alternative medicine. And that includes diet and vitamins and herbs and the structural therapies and psychological therapies, the energetic therapies like acupuncture and homeopathy. When we integrate all them together for the benefit of bringing well-being and personalized care to a patient, that to me is integrative medicine.
I had always wanted to find a doctor who was both Western and Eastern, if you will. That's how I thought of it. I wanted an MD, but I wanted somebody who understood all the other aspects.
Dr. Khalsa in recent years has become a proponent of what he calls environmental medicine. It was that focus that attracted Amy's attention.
I heard Dr. Khalsa speak at a conference, and he was talking about the cumulative effects of the environment and toxins. And I went up to him afterwards and I begged him to please take me on as a patient.
In environmental medicine, we have the concept of total body burden. That concept is that over the course of our lifetimes, we build up a continuous load of these environmental toxins, starting with childbirth, and that we believe, doctors who practice like I, that we have like a bucket in our body that fills up with these toxins, and that at some point in our lives, this begins to overflow. And when it overflows, it goes in one of 2 directions: cancer or inflammatory diseases, which include rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, allergies, even coronary artery disease now has a high component of inflammation linked with the development of coronary artery disease. And so we feel that these chemicals, we, meaning doctors who practice like I, are contributors to the healthcare problems that we're having in our society today. Fortunately now there's a tremendous movement towards green consciousness, and there's a new development of many products for the house that are green. We have green detergents for our laundry, we have green soaps for our kitchen, we have green soaps to wash our hands. And again, I encourage all my patients to look for those green products along with organic foods so that we minimally expose ourselves to chemicals in our environments.
Over the past 30 years, Dr. Khalsa's built a thriving practice in Southern California. And he has some firm opinions about how to deal with America's health problems, even for the beautiful people.
I say to them, you know, your body's not a car. You drop it off in the morning and you pick it up at night. This is a process that a patient for healing needs to be involved in their own self-care. And I think our consciousness as a whole country needs to change so that people realize that self-care needs to be an integral part of how to stay well.
I understand Dr. Khalsa has recently written a book about vitamin D.
Yes, indeed, and we'll be covering that in an upcoming episode of Healing Quest. But I understand you have your own connection with Dr. Khalsa.
Dr. Khalsa has a very special place in my heart because when I went through breast cancer, he was absolutely amazing. He talked to me about the mind-body connection with illness. He helped me with homeopathy, acupuncture, herbal medicine, and he's also an MD, and I respect him greatly.
He's an amazing person, and obviously he has a lot to say about how we can all keep ourselves healthy.